YouTubians, I'm back again to guard your privacy and abide by your community guidelines. Okay. Hello, my YouTubians. I am cooking dinner. I am cooking some butter beans with bacon and some rib tips. Then I got two steaks in there. So, and some cornbread. Cornbread. How my YouTubians doing today? I'm back again. I am cooking some dinner. I want to put these rib tips, I think they're done, into this barbecue sauce. Okay. Give me 1 second, YouTubians. Where's everybody checking in from? And how's the weather down there? Tell me where you checking in from. Subscribe, like, and comment.
You might be on
YouTube. Yeah, I am.
You stay out your way, huh?
Thank you. See, I knew you were.
You know I would.
Beautiful minded.
Hello.
Shit. Yeah. All right, my YouTube viewers. I got all my red pieces in there. Probably thought I was in here talking to myself. You hear me?
I said love you to my man. Oh, my bad.
But what?
My bad.
You hear me? She probably thought I was in here talking to myself.
You heard Mama talk on YouTube, blogging. You didn't hear her? She said you probably thought she was talking to herself.
Where y'all checking in from, my YouTubians? Like, subscribe, and comment.
Yep, I pulled some wood to cook. I put the rest of it in the fruit. Real sugar. What I do in my car?
Bubba.
Oh.
Don't go to eating ice crazy now. Your iron getting low. You already?
Alright.
Huh?
Alright.
Alrighty, what?
You said my iron is getting low.
Yeah, your iron is normally low because you stay cold a lot. So you probably...
Oh, I almost picked up my whole cup of ice. Because I dropped some fire.
Whole thing. You better get the fire.
I got it.
Hello, my YouTubians. How y'all doing today? These are my rib tips. You know you're going to be on live, right?
I'm so tired of hearing that song.
Huh? You know you're going to be on live singing, right?
You on live right now?
I told you I was. And I'm not going to delete it. Yeah, these are my rib tips. I'm going to put them in the oven. And
Yeah.
eat my butter beans and my cornbread. Straight smash. I'm going to tilt the camera down so y'all can see what I'm working with. These are my rib tips.
Ooh.
Those are my butter beans.
Who you
And
talking
it's
about?
my cornbread.
Okay.
Okay. I didn't do two things at one time. I almost pulled the ribs out the pan trying to hold the camera. Discombobulated. That's what I deal with. But it's gonna be okay. Alright, in the oven, the rib tips go. Put it on 350.
Votech in school.
Turn this water off. Set it right there so it can cool off. Set my green beans back there and my cornbread. I'm gonna let y'all see it up close real good from the. Yeah, I'm gonna turn the camera on. That's my cornbread. That's my green beans and bacon. And these are the rib tips. So I'm gonna let that cook. I'm gonna let that cook. And continue on. Use the best barbecue sauce. Baby Ray. Sweet Baby Ray.
What she did? She was on the edge of being in Arkansas and the next state over.
Boo boo. See, come on, come on.
Oh, yeah.
Keep the dishes washed. Put the dish up. Water in the freezer. Hello, my YouTubians. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button so you won't miss one of my dope uploads. Every time I upload a video, you'll get notified. Tell me where you're checking in from. I see I have somebody in here. Tell me where you're checking in. Hey, Lee Jean. Where you checking in from? You talking to me?
Yeah.
Somebody on my line? Sound like her name, did it?
Yeah.
I know that'll ring a bell. That'll wake you up, won't it? That'll wake you up. What you thought she had joined my live? Y'all click in on my live.
Click in on the ribs.
Them ribs in the oven. Y'all see how my chat? Somebody click in. I told her click in on my live. She talking about click in on them ribs. I'm a Jamaican living in South. How's the weather there? Hey, Godchild TV. Godchild TV. Thanks for the support. I see you support. We're going to support each other. I'm definitely going to support you as well. How's the weather down there, Lee? Hello, anybody that's checking in, hit that subscribe button Support your girl. I'm going to start going live every day, probably 2 or 3 times a day. I am cooking butter beans with bacon, cornbread, and I am cooking rib tips. I cut my rib tips up in little pieces. Who you talking to? Take your ass in the back room. You don't want to hear me. I'm trying to make you change, nigga. Uh-oh. I sprayed not supposed to say that on live. I ain't gonna... Oh, I snapped on you for no reason. I snapped on you for no reason. Huh? Sure enough. You do it too. On who? No, you don't. Everybody. You do it for everybody. Okay, damn it, I'm bipolar. You gonna let it be known, right? I do. I thought you were talking about me. Come on, ribs. Come on, ribs. Everybody say hi. How y'all doing? How my YouTubians doing today? I'm waiting on these people tomorrow. It rained in these apartments and the ceiling fell and messed up. So hopefully they're gonna fix the ceiling and everything and get it right. I pray my channel do well so I can be able to, you know, support myself and do better. But like I said, I was talking to everybody and telling everybody that, you know, how I got to where I am today is I moved to Georgia. I moved to Georgia in '99. And I moved down there. I had 4 kids. I moved down there for a better job, paying job, better opportunities so I can support my kids. My kid fathers didn't help me. They wasn't in the picture, period. So I had to do what I had to do. So I picked them up and we all moved down there and I told them, I said, if you want to be in your kids' life, this is where you're going to have to come. I never took them out of their lives. One father had the opportunity to come see his child, and he did. But the other ones, they didn't. So guess what? I was mom and dad. I took care of all 4 of them by myself. So, okay. I got down there. I found me a job. And I was there for 3 years. I worked that job. And, between the 3 years, it's like the money wasn't enough, so I had to get another. And the whole time while I'm getting another one, I'm still looking up with another hustle plan outside of that. So I actually had 2 jobs, and I worked flea market on the weekend because I wasn't working on the weekend in both of my jobs. So I got the flea market. Okay. When I got the flea market, I said, you know what? I'm going to open up a store. So I opened up a store in Carrollton, Georgia. A thrift store. And I couldn't run it because my family members ran it. I couldn't run it because I was working. And, you know, the flea market was for me to be with my kids. So therefore, everything started spiraling out of control with them. You know, they're being kids, acting up and getting into stuff and this, that, and other. And it was pretty much, I'm in love with you. Wow. Yes. And things started spiraling out of control. I had a 12-year-old. I had a 8-year-old, had a 7-year-old, and a 6-year-old. So things started, you know, spiraling out of control to where I didn't have no support, you know, for me to be carrying on these 2 jobs, such as somebody to get my kids when they get off of work, You know, my mom was living there. My sister was living there too. They was running the store. But I had no support system, you know, to get my kids in between jobs. I get off at, my first job was at 3:30. My kids get off the bus about 3. So therefore it's like 30 minutes till I get home, maybe 40 the most. And I didn't have nobody to get there and get there. So therefore they curious mind kids just started acting up and stuff like that right there. So I had to quit my part-time job. I tried to hold on to it. I quit my part-time job. When I quit my part-time job, I just had my full-time job and I had the flea market on the weekend. And it really wasn't enough. You know, I was building on this store, you know, of getting this store together, prepared and getting the supplies and stuff that was needed for the store. You know, so that could help with all of our income. But like I said, you know, that was it's a whole nother different video I have to do. But after I quit that second job, and then they kept acting up, getting in trouble at school. It was one after another. It was like the boys just, one week one get in trouble, the next week the other one get in trouble, the next week the other one get in trouble. And it's like I had to keep concentrating off going, putting kids back in school. I had 3 that I was juggling with, and I didn't have any help. So I was torn between quitting my first job too, because it's like they needed my full-time attention, because this is the only way that I can keep them content, you know, out of trouble and stuff. And my kids were dealing with ADHD and stuff like that right there. So therefore, you know, that was a big part played in it. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of my family, you know, inherited, you know, of passed down. So I refused to allow the system to take my kids. So I did everything in my power to do what I had to do, and I was not going to give them up. So therefore, by them acting up, Georgia Child Support Office started digging into my life. I stayed in a brand new home, $100,000 home. I was on Section 8, but it wasn't the home problem. It wasn't that. It was just them acting up. So, okay, by them acting up, how long have I been on here? 17, almost 18 minutes. By them acting up. So, therefore, I had to make a decision, you know, with my first job. Now, it's to the point to where I'm stressed and tired, you know, and so I end up having to leave my first job. So only thing income I have left now is flea market weekend. And that wasn't enough to take care of me and 4 kids, you know. You know, and so I started stressing about bills and this, that, and the other. And the store I had put together and helped put together was money being poured in, but I wasn't seeing any coming out. So it's pretty much they was telling me there was no money being made. So I never seen a dime out of it. And that's God honest truth. I did not, you know, so. And give me 1 second, my YouTube link. But it's like my whole life I planned. I was looking for a partner that could come full force with me, and let's pull together and be hungry, and let's pull a business together and let's make this money, so we won't have to struggle so hard. And I never found anybody. It was always people who try to take advantage of me, and it was a selfish thing. I'm not going to sugarcoat nothing. I'm not going to even try to cover up for nobody. I'm just going to set it up there. And it is what it is, and it was what it was. And I love my family true enough. I do. You know what I'm saying? But we do not get along. None of us get along. Not really, because it's like I don't know. It's never been like a family. I've been the black sheep of the family. You know what I'm saying? And I've always been. I've noticed that me and my children, you know, since my kids deal with a disorder, you know, and stuff like that right there because of my dad's history and their history and whatever, it passed down through my kids. So my kids was not no college kids. My kid was not no, that still should not have been a problem, because kids have disabilities and problems every day. And that means that don't mean that you turn your back on kids. And I never did turn my back on my kids. They sitting here. They're ready.
Oh, okay.
They ready.
Okay. Well,
Do you want them dry looking or that's
no,
good?
that's good.
That's good.
That's good.
Okay. And hold on, I got about 10 more minutes. But
Just fix my plate. Just fix it for me.
Don't get my kid babysit. She the only one. Don't give me no problem though. She the only one. No, she been a blessing to me. She taught me how to use the word that my family didn't teach me, that L word, every day. Tell me when to stop. Don't wait till I dig my whole pot out.
Piece of that on there.
Piece of wood. This
Right there, yeah.
We want that one?
Yeah.
That one.
That one.
Okay.
Yep, they good right there.
The baked bean?
Mm-hmm. Ain't no big deal.
Butter beans.
Yeah.
And it's like, you know, hold on my YouTube. And it's like, you know,
Yeah,
I'm not saying that, you know, my boys was, you want the cornbread or no? Huh?
Mm-hmm.
And, yeah, they did get their share of cutting up and stuff. I ain't gonna tell no lie. I'm not gonna try to cover up for them. But, like I said, you gotta think about what they're dealing with mentally themselves. That's enough. And you gotta think about what they're dealing with, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. What they was dealing with mentally themselves, you know, from passed down. So I don't hold that against them. All thing I can do is be 100% mother that I was supposed to be. And I was not gonna, I wasn't gonna take the easy ride out. I had my kids and I'm gonna take care of them. And it's exactly what I did. You know, they didn't have their dads in their life, so I don't want my kids to live without hope. My mom didn't want me, my dad didn't want me, so I stood there. I stood there and I fought it out. You know what I'm saying? And even though that they was going through, doing what they was doing, going through stuff, you know, and I still stuck it out. And like I said, everything fell apart in 2022 to where only thing I could do was flea market. And flea market wasn't enough to help me take care of my kids and keep my feet on solid ground. And I started going through panic attacks and stressing and stuff. You know, I'm not gonna tell y'all all my business. Yes, I am. But I'm not gonna tell y'all it all in one video. But if you want to hear more, hear the rest of the story. When I say it's a lot. When I say my book that I was gonna write, and I still have my book now. I never published it. It's Where Down the Road Did I Lose Control When I Started Sleeping with the Enemy. That's gonna explain everything that I'm putting out here of how my life transpired out of control that caused me a mental breakdown in 2002 or 3. I was living in Carrollton, Georgia, and everything that I speak upon, this is what caused all that. You know, I sustained a lot of, you know, memory, you know, loss and stuff like that right there, but by the grace of God, I found myself to fight my way back a little bit. You know, I'm not 100%, but I'm gonna get there. So, y'all smash that subscribe button, hit that like. Any questions you want to know, ask me, and I will be glad to tell you, because my life is open book now, and I feel better in speaking with people and talking to people and telling them my story. because this might could help somebody else, you know, that possibly could be going through this, or, you know, that they could do things better and detour themselves better instead of running into the lot of things that I ran into, and acknowledge things before it get there so you can get out before you get damaged. You know, I love y'all, my YouTubers. You want to be my girl. Lee John, do I want to be your girl? Let me let my daughter come in and answer that. He said, do I want to be his girl? Now let me stop playing. I'm not looking to be in a relationship, because I'm not looking to be in a relationship right now. You know, I'm focused on trying to, you know, my kids are grown now, and I'm focused on trying to better financial. I don't want nobody taking. Well, I am not gonna say if I do get in a relationship, that person can help me and I help them. But I have nothing coming bringing to the table, and I want to be mindset situated financially to where I can feel better by myself, because dealing with the financial situation is a depressing situation. So, thanks so much, Lee. Thanks so much. Y'all, this is my food. These are my rib tips. These are my butter beans. And this is my cornbread. Oh my gosh. Bubba.
Huh?
Had that.
Mom.
What? Tell me, is it a what? Is it good? I can't hear you. Is it good?
Yeah, Mom.
She's so of a hater. Them reels so fine. That sweet baby Ray sauce. Oh my God. I love y'all, my YouTubians. Hit that subscribe button so you will be notified. I am gonna start every day downloading videos, maybe twice a day. I'm trying to pick up my algorithm, whatever you call it, so I can start getting paid from YouTube. So support your girl. Support your girl. Check out my Amazon wish list. Subscribe, like, and comment. Love y'all. See you next time.